everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Explore the Spectrum. I'm your host, Jeanetta Bryant, and today we have a special guest, Marcus Boyd. How are you doing today, Marcus?
I am blessed, and thank you so much for allowing me to be on your amazing platform.
Well, I am really excited to have you with us. So often we talk to a variance of different people, a kaleidoscope, if you will, of the community. But anytime we're able to talk to an activist that has had the experience of a severe diagnosis at one time in your life, and now you've gone on to utilize that to bring awareness and good for others, that's the soft spot in my heart. So I'm happy that you're here. Do you mind sharing with everybody a little bit of your story? Tell us, I know we've got only a limited amount of time, but tell us kind of in the beginning how you were nonverbal to now being outspoken and award-winning recognition from the White House and beyond.
I was diagnosed with autism April 12, 1993. Clifton Springs Mental Health Center, Dr. King, Berta Looper, Anna Gibbs was my speech therapist. Bob Ordner was my behavior aide. Dr. Carr was my social worker. I was nonverbal until I was almost 13 and a half. I started speaking at a two-year-old's level at that age, 13 and a half. I didn't start speaking like I do now until I was almost 18. So again, I had my foster families. I had, my grandmother, my 9 sisters. I had, a village behind me, if you will, to really help push the envelope. And so I've been an autism activist going on 6 years, and I use my voice to help and to give light and hope and knowledge and understanding about autism and what we can do to help bring more injustice, acceptance, and awareness for autism.
It's incredible. And it was either in the last year or in the last couple of years, you won the Presidential Achievement Award for doing just that. Is that correct?
Yes, and I won the Distinguished Humanitarian Award too. So yes, ma'am.
That's incredible. I mean, it really is such an inspiration to talk to somebody because we work with parents and we work with professionals and we work with the community in large. And those stories of inspiration and they're just paramount for us to continue fighting and championing for our kids. We have I know that it's said that there's a spectrum of diagnoses, and there are, but when you have some of these more severe symptoms that you were able to overcome, those parents that are watching right now, and to be honest, a lot of the professionals watching right now that kind of write some of these kids off on saying they're never going to get there, you're proving them wrong in this very moment in time. And so just for that, I thank you. But what are some of these different initiatives that we can get behind you and support you on?
I mean, simple. I talk to different senators and Congress people and lawmakers, and we have to be able to fight for better laws and rights and benefits and programs that will be able to take us to the next generation. So the next generation will be able to benefit from not only what's currently happening, but what's in the future to come. We have to make sure that autism is not just for 28 days or 30 days, it's 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So we have to push the initiative on an every single day basis. And, just more awareness, just being more out there and let people know vocally and physically that we hear in Autism Voices Matter.
Couldn't agree with you more. So the idea of making some legislative changes is really important. And there are a lot of people that would like to support these initiatives, but they don't always know how to. Does your website, or do you have a landing page or something that they can go to if they're saying, you know what, I do want to support this and try to make a difference, but it seems like such a big obstacle, but I'd like to get behind somebody that's already doing this? Can they find you on a website, or where would they look for?
You can go to www.autismactivistmarcusb.com. Again, it's www.autismactivistmarcusb.com. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Autism Activist Marcus Boyd.
Well, it's really been my pleasure to be able to chat with you for just these few minutes. And I hope that anybody that's watching is enjoying this as much as I am, because it really is a bright light in my day and week to be able to have this conversation with you. For those of us that are watching, or those of you at home that might be watching, please go to the website, see if there's anything that you can do to support this cause, because it's paramount for our kids and their futures as well. And as always, I thank you for joining us as we continue to explore the possibilities.